This episode of The Young Turks is brought to you by Netflix. Go to netflix.com/TYT for your free trial membership. Let's start with the 10th video on this list. It's Jan Brewer, governor of Arizona, freezing during a debate on a local television station. So let's go to that video.
Thank you, Ted, and it's great to be here with Larry, Barry, and Terry, and thank you all for watching us tonight. I have done so much, and I just cannot believe that we have changed everything since I become your governor in the last 600 days. Arizona has been brought back from its abyss. We have cut the budget, we have balanced the budget, and we are moving forward. We have done everything that we could possibly do. We have did what was right for Arizona. I will tell you that I have really did the very best that anyone could do. And we have pushed back hard against the federal government. We have filed suit against Obama health care, and we have passed Senate Bill 1070, and we will continue to do what's right for Arizona. I ask for your vote. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, that video is unforgettable. So she totally froze during that introduction to some debate that they were about to have. And it's interesting because we had a debate internally about what was really going through her head. Did she have a script in front of her? Did she lose her place? Was she on pain medication? What's going on with Jan Brewer? But I love that video. It was so funny.
Well, Anna, first I'd like to thank Larry, Barry, Harry, Jerry, and Barry for having this show. And then I'd like to say... By the way, you just hearing it, half the time I was like, wait, did the clip stop? And I'm like, oh, right, she totally froze for like 28 seconds. And yeah, at the time when I first saw it, I thought that maybe the prompter went out on her, that maybe they had her, speech, or opening statement, whatever it is, on the prompter, and then it froze on her and she didn't know what to do. Turns out, no, there was no prompter issue. She's just completely and utterly blanked. Mm-hmm. And by the way, for those of you watching at home and not sure what happened, Jan Brewer won the governorship anyway.
Right, which is incredible. But I just don't understand. You are the governor of Arizona. Obviously, you are experienced with public speaking. Can't you find something else to do other than freak out, panic, and uncomfortably laugh for 28 seconds? I was surprised that she let it go on as long as it did. That pause was excruciating, but wonderfully awkward.
But Anna, remember that Jan Brewer did not win the governorship in the first place. When Napolitano got picked by Obama to be his head of Homeland Security, that's when Jan Brewer got the job, right? Because of the way succession works in Arizona. So this was actually the first time she was running for being governor. So, I mean, I'm sure she must have run for smaller offices, obviously, right, to get into that position. But this is a much bigger stage for her. Mm-hmm. And because of the law that they had passed in Arizona, that she had passed against, against really Latinos and checking all of their papers, etc., she also had the national spotlight. That's why she might have panicked a little bit more. Nonetheless, it was, of course, egregious, and she should have never won. But apparently, discrimination in politics still works in the year 2010.
Right. All right, video number 9, Montana Fishburne.
By the way, you know what? I want to go back to that for a second. Mm-hmm. I mean, think about that, man. She said, all right, look, I'm going to check all the Latinos for their papers, right? And we'll figure out. Now, that's in essence what really happened. They put it in prettier language. And then she goes on TV and would they say, what have you done with your career? And, why should you be governor? And she says, and she still wins.
Yeah.
Right? So apparently nobody gave a damn about anything else. And they're like, oh, she's cracking down on immigrants. Awesome. And I think that says something really, really sad about our culture. Or at least, in this case, the voters of Arizona.
Right. I don't think it says something really bad about our culture. I think it definitely says something bad about Arizona. Look, Arizona is a conservative state, and, people in Arizona want to get rid of Latinos. They want to get rid of Mexicans. So they know what her stance on immigration was. They liked her stance, and they completely ignored the fact that she bombed that debate. So yeah, it's egregious, but I think it says something bad about Arizona, not the United States in general. No,
I hear you. It's an Arizona thing. I hear you. It's an Arizona thing. We wouldn't understand. But look, it's not just that debate. Remember, she got caught on the lie on the decapitations, and she would run away from the reporters. I mean, she could not have fucked up that election any worse if she was actively trying to fuck it up, right? And apparently nothing mattered to the Arizona voters except for the fact that she wanted to do this discrimination against not just illegal immigrants, but all, in reality, all Latinos, because there's no way of knowing whether they're legal or illegal before you ask for their papers.
Get a load of Netflix. They deliver the movie to your house, no late charges, free shipping.
You can watch thousands of movies or TV shows straight on your PC or on your television through a gaming console.
Netflix.com/TYT. Free trial membership. You get Netflix all over you.